Hello there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Burning Peak, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Type 71. The other day, I made a video showcasing why this Japanese heavy is the worst performing Tier 10 in the game. And in today's video, I'm going to attempt to fix a lot of the major problems this vehicle has to hopefully make it more enjoyable. The first thing we are going to do is remove our improved hardening. While I do like having extra hit points and overall survivability, I mean, that's literally an additional 200 HP, I also feel like accuracy is very, very important, and that is one thing this tank does not have. Unfortunately, we do not feature a bond-improved aiming device in the game, but we do have Bounty, so we were able to increase our dispersion from what is a pretty awful 0.37 down to 0.34 on the base gun. Then, because this vehicle actually has decent on-movement values, we are going to demount our vertical stabilizers. And what we're actually going to do is put on vents. This is once again going to lower our dispersion from 0.33, 0.34-ish down to 0.32. This is quite huge. Now, I got two final abilities. I can either run Orderly Ammo Rack or Vents. Now, I have about a, 70 DPM difference here. It's not a huge damage per minute difference between the two, personally, that I see here. So, I'm very tempted to run Vents Purge, which will give us even better dispersion, slightly better aiming time and overall capabilities, and just having a little bit more DPM. So with our final build put all together, we are sitting at 3,575 damage per minute. Our dispersion went from 0.37 to 0.32, which is quite a huge buff, and our DPM actually went up. So, yeah, the only real downsides we have are worse on-movement dispersion, which I guess we'll see how bad that affects us, but its on-move is still pretty good, and running vents is going to buff it, so I don't think it'll be a big issue. And we also have less HP, which, sure, will matter in certain situations, but I don't think it will affect us in every spot. I think we should be okay for the majority of gameplay we still have. I'm excited to see how this ends up going. Let's head into some gameplay. Personally, I'm actually quite excited. Personally, I'm really excited to see how this works out, because I'm the kind of guy that normally sticks to the basic loadout of improved hardening, V-stabs, and a rammer for the most part. And I'm interested to see how our build is going to work with accuracy instead of HP. I've honestly been leaning more towards not running hardening for the majority of vehicles I drive. I mean, obviously a mouse, it makes sense in certain tanks, but for a vehicle like the Type 71 where you're only mostly trying to show your turret, I feel like it's just honestly better to have less HP and more overall accuracy. The only thing that I do have a really tricky situation I'm deciding on is whether I want to run Turbo or I want to run what I have here. Because Turbo is very important, as you can imagine. It allows us to get into position faster, which is always huge and quite good. Now, weirdly enough, nobody has made their way to the crossing. I really thought the enemy would, but they haven't, which brings some problematic situations. It means that the enemy is probably going to be sitting over towards the far corner here. They have a Chieftain T95 FE2-on-1, which is always a big, dangerous threat. Alright, well, we're going to keep on heading wide over here. We got the 26A version 4, and we are obviously able to use 12 degrees of gun depression, so this is where getting hauled down, using that increased DPM and accuracy when on reload, should be very, very nice. We're going to load gold, just because, well, A, we can, and B, this is obviously a map where we're going to have to probably load gold to cut through our opponents. Should have shot that shell a little bit sooner, but I don't think it's the biggest problem ever. We're still pretty hauled down for the most part, and actually, nah, we're like almost able to cut through the underbelly of that IS-4 if we can slam that in properly, but obviously not at that angle there. So we do get hatched by the FE201, and our IS-7 just drives out in the open for some reason. Okay, well, we're not able to get any of these shots out so far, but we do get a nice hit into the Object 26A version 4, which is always pretty good. Okay, not too bad. Got that V4 showing me his hatch, and nice, 350 shot. Okay, Wow, that IS-4 got nuked. Again, I'm not really sure what this IS-7's doing. Dude has the brain the size of, like, a newt. Why would you poke that? Okay, well, let's see. We got the V4. Nice! Another nice shot into his vehicle. Okay, sweet. We're getting good bleeds. We're getting good shots. Our teammate nukes the V4. I would love to be able to move up where our V4 is, but obviously that is not possible in this current situation. With our hatch showing on the side of the map, I really don't want to fight that chieftain. Yeah, okay. Great example of this vehicle's weak, awful hatch. In fact, Wargaming has just made a completely unfair map design here. There's no way to counter that FE201 in that position. It's physically impossible. With the way his turret is hidden there, and the fact that his hatch is on the one side rather than in the center, it's physically impossible to actually stop his tank in that situation there. So I'm not even going to bother. I've already bled about 1,800-ish health to that chieftain, and I refuse to bleed more to a tank that I can't counter. It's not fair. It's kind of stupid. I don't understand why Wargaming has vehicles in the game like that. Oh, wait, I know why. Right there, that's why. Money. Actually, they don't even make money from the chieftain. I don't... No, they do. Kind of. Not really sure what to call the chieftain. Now, let's go back to loading gold over here. We got the 268 version 5, and let's see, we got the 4005 over here. Okay, well, let's move up a little bit. We can aim it on that 4005. Nice. Pretty awful roll, but we hit him. And obviously our teammates shooting him as well, which is always nice. What are you doing, EBR? Well, we're getting bounces from the Leopard, which is always pretty solid. Oh, is the 4005 going to poke it again? Interesting. Okay, Leopard bounces me again. I mean, the armor on this vehicle is very solid when it comes to the turret. Wish I had the opportunity to hit that player, but that's all good. We get another shell into the 4005. We're going to reload again, and I'm going to wait until I have the shot. Nope, not able to hit him there. Okay, well, we're up to 2,000 damage, which is pretty solid. Let's see if that Leopard shoots at me again. If he does, I'm going to blind fire where he was last seen. Okay, there you go. And let's see, it says he's about there. Take a blind shot, never hurts. Artillery is aiming in on us, even though he doesn't hit. Still does 200 HP. Oh well, not much I can really do about that. Let's just wait for my track to get repaired. We can see that our team is still holding off to the other position, which is alright. Let's reload a little bit longer. Well, not reload, but, you know, lose our stun. I don't know if we're spotted by that. I am. Yeah, that's not happening. Not today, not ever. Let's aim it on this 4005 again. There you go. HE does nothing as he hits my gun. And because of that, we're doing pretty good here. Alright, let's see if that Leopard shoots at me again. Come on. Come on, shoot at me again. You stinker. Come on. He's got to be, like, right back there. I don't actually know where he is, but he's got to be somewhere back there. Okay, well, for now, just going to back off, and we are going to wait, because I don't really see anything else to do right now. Well, actually, I do see what to do. That is hold our spawn. I'm going to get low. We'll see if I can support Le Bon Chantillon. Oh, we got the chieftain over here. That's not what I like to see. Let's load a gold shell, and, oh, we got the 4005. Oh, really? Really? Then we have the arty shooting at us. Thankfully, we were able to fix that before it became an issue. I don't have the gun depression. Come on, game. Man, that is just so sad. Well, not able to do anything here. That chieftain got nuked, though, which is obviously really, really good for us. There you go. Chieftain's dead, which is pretty good. Got the 4005 over here. Let's reload, and there you go. 4005's dead. Alright, we're getting good shots. We're getting good clears. Let's see what we can do. Okay, Leopard gets cleared. Wow, we are turning what was a pretty awful situation, if you ask me, into a pretty winnable one, actually. Alright, well, let's see. We got the FE2 and 5B in the back. Let's move up a bit, and maybe we're able to hit him. Not yet, I'll tell you that. Okay, well, I basically have to be the one to hold the spawn here. Let's move up, and let's see if I can get any damage into this 2 and 5B. Let's see. We got the EBR. I'm just going to keep holding him here. There you go. He bounces. That allows us to drive up. Get a nice pen into his vehicle. Pretty good stuff. We have the EBR over here, which is a threat, but not the biggest of threats. Ow. I did not think that 2 and 5B could see me there. That's a big misplay from me. Okay, well, I need support from my team. Yes, there you go. Thank you. Thank you very much, 4005. That was absolutely necessary. Problem is, base cap is still a serious problem, and I can't do anything about this right now. Okay, well, I'm going to load an HE shell. I'm going to wait right here, and we're just going to chill. So what I'm thinking is that we can move up a bit this way, and possibly clear the EBR. No, I'm really worried that the 907 is going to shoot me as well. I don't see how we win this. I don't see how it's possible when nobody on the team's allowing me to obviously like push up. What do you guys want me to do? Full health TVP? You gonna do something? You gonna? Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much, TVP, for screwing the team. All right. Well, let's aim it on the EBR. There you go. Nice 395. Pretty good stuff. I'm going to move up. We got the 268 version 5, but I don't know what they want me to do. What do you guys want me to do? Like, there you go. You're welcome. I got the base cap reset. Wow. I don't know what to say. Like, maybe I could have played it a little bit safer, but I had to poke that to spot the 268. I do not understand what our full frickin' health TVP is doing. Well, a very easy win ended up being a defeat, simply because our full health TVP decided that he didn't want to support the base cap and give our team the incredibly necessary spots needed to win. He would much rather throw the game and do nothing for the whole team. I'm not going to say that I didn't make mistakes this battle. Definitely at the end there, I could have probably backed up, but I was just in the thought process that nobody on my team was going to shoot the 268, so I kind of had to go for it. We did pretty good, 3,600 damage, and when you pair that with 3,400 assisted and 3,200 blocked, I mean, we basically were the team that game. We got by far the most XP, so this was actually a very good game, and I think it did showcase where this kind of build I got going for the type actually felt very capable. Let's do one more game. Let's see if it does just as well. What I can say is that the accuracy feels much better. The fact that I can actually hit my shots in this tank and not painstakingly miss every single shell. You know, there was somebody in the comments when I made my original video on this tank, and they were like, well, you're shooting on reload, silly. You should be waiting for it to aim in. And I'm like, but why? Like, isn't the whole point of this tank so that when you need the DPM, you can use it? Why would I sit there when I have a clear shot on somebody's weak spot and just wait for that aiming circle to get smaller when I only have 400 alpha? You could easily drive an E5 or a Super Conk and have incredibly good dispersion and not have to sacrifice in other characteristics. So that is where I really don't love the type, is that you do have to sacrifice HP, mobility, everything just so you can have that level of accuracy. Now, I guess you could take away the rammer, but I also want to have really good DPM, because I feel like if you don't have that much hit points, it would be much more important to have that increased damage per minute. So it really is a tricky tank to fully kit out. If I were to change anything on this build, I would swap off the gun rammer for V-stabs and or not V-stabs, but a T3 turbo. That way we have increased on-movement dispersion, which, by the way, seems more than enough, and we would also have increased mobility. I think that would be the ideal way to kit out this vehicle. I like how that V5 gets blocked, so instead of just continuing driving, he stares and turns his entire turn at the 705 just to probably shoot at him. Like, yeah, that's really going to help everybody on the team. Get mad at your teammate instead of driving, you know? It's like, you know, somebody cuts you off in real life. What are you going to do? Just let them live their life in peace? Nah, you got to shoot their whole family. Average America moment. Alright, well, we got a 2790 for support, which is good. It means that even if the enemy team does get quite aggressive over here, we still have a lot of holding potential. We also have a T110 E3 and V5. I'm going to load gold as usual to start off, just because it's usually a pretty good decision. Alright, well, the enemy team is already getting very aggressive over here, and I'm not able to hit that, but I'm just going to move up a bit, and we'll see if I can get over here. Got a nice shot into the 907. And this position right here should be pretty dang perfect. Let's see if that EBR tries rushing that. Well, I don't really care, to be honest. The V5 is moving up, which is always what we want. And let's see, I'm just going to move up myself. There you go. Easy shot. Good stuff. Yeah, the gun feels way better with this loadout. Like, it's night and day. T22, please don't block me. Okay, let's just get the clear on the 277. And is there anybody else back there? Not that I'm aware of, so we're just going to aim in on the rear of that UDES. There you go, nice 430 shot. Let's jump off, and... Ah, that was just a bad shot. Hopefully the UDES does not hit me while he's running. He doesn't. Alright, we have the 907 who is also going to bail off. Ooh, and I see the enemy 907 on the bridge. Dude just got lit up. Alright, well... I doubt that 907 is going to cross after getting lit, right? There's no way. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, well, we have the E100 over here. My thinking right now is I'm going to jump off like this, come down low, and then get behind the E100. We don't really need gold for this, so just going to have the standard loaded. I don't know if we can climb up that hill there. I have absolutely no clue, but I think that's too steep, so we're just going to keep on heading over here. Maybe I should have just shot him from the front, because it looks like by the time we actually get a shell into his vehicle, dude's going to be absolutely nuked. But we might be able to get one. There you go, we do get one. Oh, but we got the TVP, bro. I hate TVPs. Every fiber of my body hates the TVP. Such a cringe tank. Like, 1200 damage in a basically uncounterable amount of time with very solid DPM. Just a really stupid tank, if you ask me. I absolutely hate fighting it. Well, there you go. Easy shot into that enemy player. Is our 907 going to get punished by the TVP? Of course not. It's only me. Well, we got the other TVP in the back. Okay, well, see what we can do here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Even with the accuracy on this vehicle, we still missed that shot. That's actually really impressive, to be honest. Let's keep going. Oh, we don't hit that. Would not be surprised if that TVP tried to poke this. We have plenty of gun elevation to hit him if he does, but it doesn't look like he's going to. Well, we really didn't have the opportunity to deal much damage here. This was just an absolute steamroll from start to finish. The TVP got a decent amount of damage off into us, but nothing crazy. Not really sure what this T-22 is doing. I guess he's trying to kill Steel, but, like, why? Just get more damage. Do kills really matter that much to you? Odd. Either way, EBR is going to run off the hill, because classic EBR moment. Let's move up ourselves and clear the TVP. Nice. And now the EBR is going to waste everybody's time and... So there we have it, a pretty easy victory. I didn't deal that much damage, but I'm pretty confident that the majority of our team didn't deal that much as well. This was just an absolute steamroll. As I said, I kind of wish I was running turbo because we would have been a little bit faster on getting behind that E100, making our way into the position, which obviously would have helped us get out some very necessarily early game shots. But hey, we did fine. Bro, I don't care about this. I don't care. I don't care, board gaming. Yeah, we did second on the team in terms of XP, which is pretty good. That's because we picked up a lot of kills, so... Yeah, I mean, we didn't do anything crazy, but we really just didn't have the opportunity to do anything crazy. I actually like the Type 71. I think it's a fun vehicle. And I can tell you for a fact that this loadout here is way, way better than running improved hardening or anything else that I had in my previous video. And it shows just the difference between accuracy versus the, idea of, HP and I'm a frontline heavy and things like that. This is a tank that you want to get hull down, you want to use the DPM, and you want to bleed your opponents out. And you need accuracy to do that. So I really enjoyed playing in the tank today. We had 2 pretty solid games overall, and that's the Type 71. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.